Traveling alone in Germany as a woman? I've been living here for almost 10 years and I've got plenty of tips for getting around, finding activities for female travelers and staying safe. I'll even show you a bracelet that can tell if your drink has been spiked. More on that later. In general, Germany is a safe destination for solo female travelers, and in different indexes like this, Germany is in the top 10 or 20 of the best countries for women. The indexes consider inclusion, equality, and aspects like how safe women feel walking alone at night. Many women travel solo here, so you might meet others along the way. First, I'm going to tell you a personal story so you can avoid making the same mistake as me. While traveling in northern Germany, I learned the hard way that not every place is well connected. I had to walk nearly an hour in the dark to reach my hotel because there was no public transport or taxis. My tip: try not to arrive too late when you get to a new place for the first time. Keep in mind that German trains are not very punctual, despite what you might expect. In October 2025, for example, every second long-distance train was delayed. If you're going to the airport or catching a connecting train, leave a little extra time. Missing your flight is never fun. Neither is waiting alone in a station in the dark, especially as a woman. So plan ahead. Google Maps and the Deutsche Bahn app will help you find your way. Now that you know how to get around, let's talk about accommodation. If you're traveling on a budget, you'll find hostels with women-only dorms in big cities like Berlin, Hamburg, or Cologne. Search for them using some of these key terms. Let's check out this hostel in Berlin.
I think we realized there was a big demand because people often requested only female dorms. So for a lot of women who travel alone, it's very important to feel safe, and they might come for the first time in their life on a solo trip, and they're not used to sharing a room with a lot of strangers, and maybe to being amongst women is kind of also encourages and makes the experience much nicer.
So, what do other women think about solo travel in Germany and beyond?
Within the European Union, we don't really need a lot to travel. We don't need a lot of preparation or time. It can be sort of spontaneous, which I think is really fun.
Me siento muy segura y muy cómoda, la verdad. Es muy fácil como moverte por todo lado y además es muy amigable con los turistas.
It's really nice to just be in the moment with yourself. When you're with people, which is also nice, you're always talking. I think you can notice more when you travel solo.
A bed in a female-only dorm here starts at €20, but the Circus Hostel also has private rooms, and some have amazing views. When booking accommodation, pay attention to the location and read the reviews. I normally try to book near a train station or close to the city center. But there are also exceptions. For example, the area around the central train station of Frankfurt is a no-go for many people. The neighborhood around Frankfurt am Main's main train station is known for higher levels of crime and visible drug activity. So if you are in Frankfurt, book your hotel in another area. Next chapter, going out. Traveling solo doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. In fact, solo travel often opens the door to meeting even more people. So, what is it like meeting people in Germany? Here's the thing, people in Germany don't open up very easily. Germans usually take their time to get to know people, but luckily there are plenty of apps to help you connect with others. Like Meetup or Bumble BFF, an app for making friends. Or The Female Traveler, a community where you can find travel buddies. The website is only in German though. Another option is GoFriendly, a platform for women who want to make friends nearby. And if you speak Spanish, check out Latinas en Alemania, the largest community of Latin American women in Germany. I'm also part of it, and I have made some friends at events. So let's see what else they have to offer.
¿Qué tipo de eventos y actividades ofrecen ustedes?
Bueno, tenemos muchos tipos de eventos, desde la fiesta latina, el brunch, la clase de crochet, la clase de yoga. Entonces, siempre como que hay diferente tipo de opciones, pero la idea principal es que se conecten las mujeres, ya sea mujeres que acaban de llegar, mujeres que están en tránsito también, o las chicas que ya tienen aquí también bastante tiempo.
Liz, tú tienes muchos años trabajando con mujeres. ¿Qué tips, por ejemplo, tú le darías a las mujeres que vienen acá solas a viajar?
Bueno, mira, yo te puedo dar 3 tips. Uno es que no se confíen. O sea, porque yo sé que muchas personas vienen a Europa y dicen, ay, no me va a pasar nada, pero no. O sea, realmente que sí vigilen sus cosas básicas, ¿no? De protección hacia ustedes mismas. Y más si son mujeres. Número 2, pues si se van a quedar con alguna persona que no conozcan, pues sí que investiguen con quién se van a quedar. Y bueno, la número 3 es que planeen con tiempo antes de venir. Hay un montón de información allá afuera.
And a few more safety tips can't hurt. Here are some safety hacks that you can use in Germany and others outside Germany. First, and before that, important numbers that you have to know.
Second, perhaps you already know these signs, but if not, remember it.
This is an international signal you can use if you ever feel in danger and need help. It was first introduced in Canada in 2020 and quickly spread worldwide. It has already saved many lives. At bars or clubs, if something feels off, you can use discreet codes to ask for help, like ordering an angel shot or asking for Luisa. Not everyone knows these codes, but you might find more infos posted in the bathroom. In any case, stay alert. And of course, keep an eye on your drink, especially if you are alone. In Germany, there have been cases of drink spiking.
To avoid that, check this out. The golden rule: don't accept drinks from strangers. If you're alone, cover your drink with one of these covers. There are of course better options on the internet. And if you like, you could also check if somebody has put something in your drink with one of these bracelets.
This bracelet can identify liquid ecstasy or GHB. It costs around 4 euros and it's sold at the drugstore chain DM in Germany. To test your drink, put 1 or 2 drops on the circle. If it turns blue, it might include the drug.
Some streets in Germany are quite dark, even here in Berlin, and I'm not the only one who has noticed.
There are a few reasons why some streets are darker here. More efficient lighting, reducing light pollution, and saving energy and prices. If you ever feel unsafe walking to your hotel in Germany, there's a hotline for women called Heimwegtelefon. They will stay on the phone with you until you get to a safe place. It's available during these times. In Berlin, you can also request a female Uber driver or use G-Cars, a service where women drive women. Those were my tips for traveling solo in Germany. Trust your gut, plan ahead, and stay aware of your surroundings. I usually feel very safe while traveling in Germany. What are your experiences? Do you have more tips?
Thank you.